Who let the cat out? Meow, meow, meow. Who let the cat out? Meow, meow, meow. Hey, hey, what a monkey is, and people say we monkey around. Hey guys, welcome back to the Tarbis. Cheers. Little Cuba Libre to celebrate the end of another beautiful day. So, as I said I might do this morning, I did get out and get a little bit of work done today, but it was not what I expected. I thought I'd be working on the model cars, but the Tempest, I had forgotten about it. It was still sitting in the box. Like, you know what? I'm in a mood to paint today. And you ever notice sometimes you're just kind of in a mood to do something particular? And that's one of the nice things about having models in various stages of being built, is that you can, if you're in a mood to paint or whatever, then, oh, that one needs some paint, and, kind of go to it. So if you're in the mood to, putty and sand, said no modeler ever, then there you go. So the report on the Tempest is this. It is done. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of damage. I didn't realize the tail wheel had broken off when I brought it home. So I've got it glued back on. So of course, I'll have to give it a day or two to harden. I had to use a generous amount of glue to seat it, and hopefully it'll be able to maintain the weight of the tail once it's on the shelf. But I absolutely have to let it go ahead and give it a lot of time to harden. Now, I decided to use the new needle for my airbrush, and it's a combination of paint brush and airbrush on this. And I did not go with the instruction sheet, which was the gray and green paint scheme, because I already have a 1/48 scale Tempest done like that. So I decided to go ahead and do it more like it was on the box art, which is more of an earth tone brown and green. And I sort of just made up the scheme. I just wanted to have some fun with it. The decals were actually surprisingly usable. Unfortunately, given the texture of the paint, once the decals set, I couldn't move them. And tore a couple of them just trying to move around, and decided to go with a somewhat more simplified decal scheme, which means I destroyed some of the decals. But given that they're probably 50 years old, I'm surprised they're in as good a shape as they were. So they're sitting there with some solvent set on them. I went ahead and put the rockets. The only thing I couldn't find, and I could have swore I had it because I thought I painted it earlier, was the inner gear door on one side. Just went walkabout on me, and I don't know if I lost it in the room or if it's somewhere here in the Tarbis. I thought I had painted it, so I think it's here, but it's not that small a piece, and I can't find it. Well, anyway, probably a month from now I'll be sweeping something up, and there it'll be. I thought maybe it had stuck to the brush or stuck to my clothes. Did you ever have to look for a part and find it stuck to your clothing, or like someplace you could never put it on purpose? Now, one thing I really like about this model, I can't say enough good things about this little kit given when it was made and everything. Not only does it look good and everything fit well, there really wasn't any flash, but also the landing gear I found to be an extremely interesting design. Revell was very good about this. You could make it wheels up without any problem. It's designed so that the slots and everything will go into the retracted position without any argument. Not like a lot of them where they don't fit and you got to file them down. But also, when you put them in the gear extended position, they go more into kind of like little slots than, the little round holes we're used to. And that they lock up tight, and it helps pre-position them correctly. It's really, really a very well thought out model. I'm impressed. I'm genuinely, I like this kit. I really do. And a lot of you guys who had built it had said that you remember building it and you liked it too. So also got a little bit of paint on that little toe jug. I got puttied up and everything, and letting that set. I'll be using decals from the stash for that. Starting to get my shelf rearranged. I think I'm going to leave the spray paints up here on this new shelf I put in, because I can never find these things. Are scattered all over the place. I try to concentrate them in these boxes, but they still manage to get moved around. So I'm going to try and keep them all in one place where I can just take one quick glimpse and see the color I'm looking for. Oh man. Rum and Coke, baby. Cuba Libre. The other wonderful cocktail. Well guys, that's what I've got for today. Speaking of making things, it's not exactly models, but I still thought it was interesting. My sister-in-law, the one who makes my t-shirts, made these ornament for me, and that's Mr. and Mrs. Max's models with the space theme, and of course I'm the one with the mustache. Isn't that something? Thank you, Angelina. Not a whole lot, but enough. Feeling good. Had a good day. Got to drive the convertible in the weather. Got my booster shot today, so not feeling the least bit weird about that. So, guys, there we go. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, a happy holiday season, and as always, model on.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.